everybody. It is Thursday, July 3rd. I'm here a little late. Trying to get other stuff done, of course. But I'm here. Sure, everybody's busy getting ready for tomorrow, 4th of July. Big day for everybody. Especially all of you with families. So I'm sure it'll be busy. So that I check in, see how everybody's doing, see who's been fishing, see what happens. There's a couple people. See who's around today. Here I am in my big studio. There's a few more people. It's good. See if all the cameras are working. There's the other camera. Zoom in on that. Let's see. We can zoom in more. Zoom in a little bit more. There we go. There's our sponsors. Hey Bridget, how you doing? Eric, how you doing? Bridget's a new person on here. I just got a notice on Facebook that I'm on live. So a few more people will join us in a little bit. Eric, what city are you in? You here in Southern California, or are you out of town? Hey Robert, how you doing? This is early for you, Robert. You normally come on like the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes. How's everything up there in Ventura Land? So we have people on Facebook and on YouTube, both. Voice echo, okay, I see what the problem is. And that should eliminate it right there. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, there was two mics on, the mic on the camera and my other mic was on. Okay. How's it now, Bridget? Hopefully it's better now. I killed the one mic, so it should be good. Is that better, Robert? So here. Why don't we do the open while we're waiting for people to get here? Perfecto, that's good. Okay, good. The voice is good. That's good. Good to know. Alright, let's do the opening while we're waiting for people. Hopefully. Okay, I'm back. Robert, where have you been fishing? You been fishing up there in Ventura? Or traveling? Or just babysitting? Yeah, there's a light load of people today. I guess everybody's in vacation mode. I'm sure some people are traveling today for the holidays. Bill wants to know, can you talk about bare reefs? What do you want to know exactly? Are you talking about where to find reefs, or because there's 1,000 reefs, fishing spots just here in the LA area. So I don't know exactly what your question is. Give me a little bit more definition. I can try to help you out. Like, how do you find them? What do they look like on a meter? I'm not quite sure what your question is. All right, well, while we're waiting for that to come back to me, here is our kids club meeting for last month. A little video that Alan made up for us. Hey Philip, how you doing? Kids club. Where did the kids club video go? Here we go. Here's the kids club meeting for June. Good job.
You reeled it. That's your
Her
first
very
fish.
first fish ever. Congratulations. That was our kids club meeting, and Alan made that video for us. So that's pretty good. Yeah, Alan does a great job on the videos. No complaints from me. So it looks like Robert had one fishing trip, and then another time he didn't go out, and it was too windy. So I understand that. Bill wants to know about the new regulations. Other than the sand bass, I haven't heard of anything else yet, at least for Southern California. And I don't know if they're going to wait till September to fish deep water rockfish again, or what the rules are for that. But I think right now everybody's fishing shallow for the rockfish, and sheephead's open, sculpin's open. Sculpin has no size limit, but I know the guys are trying to keep at least 10-inch fish, so there's something to fillet. But that's about all I know. And then salmon season, it's only been open for a few weekends, so I think they've only opened it for one weekend so far, and they're talking about more weekends throughout the year. When I'm up in Emeryville in September, will be during one of those weekends that salmon season will be open. Okay, so Robert just says right now, July 1st, it went from 50 fathoms or less. All right. So that means you have to fish under 300 feet. So you can't fish over 50 fathoms, Robert? Is that what that is? You have to stay under 50 fathoms. Here's a recent trip I had with Rocky from NCIS. We had easy limits of calico bass. We had limits by 10 a.m. and we didn't even leave the dock till 8. So we got them all done in about an hour. And here's that video. Here you go, Rocky. Bass?
I don't think it's a jackpot.
Too early?
First fish of the day.
All right, first one out of the day.
What do you do on a Friday? Are you trying to avoid traffic? Come out and do this.
Get them on plastics, hard baits.
That's right.
Crankbaits, live bait.
I'm throwing the entire tackle box.
Yes. Rocky does not like live bait. He likes artificials. There's another nice legal fish one today. Come on out, guys. Got plenty of room.
And next week we'll be fishing the no live bait only
Charter.
charter. Yes.
That one, Joey.
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
That's a real size.
That's a real calico bass.
All right, well, that's one limit done. We got one more limit to go. Good job, Joey.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, I used the same bait. Mine was about 9 inches long. This is our Michael Jackson whitefish, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Quincy. Michael.
Thriller size.
This is our thriller size whitefish.
You should eat that one whole. Just fry it up. Delicious. Part of our limits of bass today.
Today was a good day.
That was a fun, easy trip. I'm doing private charter open party trips for sand bass. I was hoping to get out this Sunday, but it doesn't look like it. Nobody signed up. But I do have 2 people signed up for the 13th. If you'd like to join us on that, we will have, I'll put a link up for it. We have spots available for that. Excuse me. And you only have to buy one spot. You don't have to buy the whole boat. So come fish with us and it'll be lots of fun. And it's a discounted rate too for this trip. So you get a little bit of discount on it. We'll be fishing the sand bass to start out, and then we'll go look for calicos to close out the limits because you can only get 4 sand bass, and then probably some sheephead and whitefish and sculpin and all that afterwards. So that's makes it more fun. All right, here is the link for that trip. All right, Philip, have a good 4th. Cobra Dude was on the pursuit yesterday. And what did you catch? Anything decent? And then our next filming trip is going to be on the 10th. So if any of you are interested, we have a trip on the 10th. We have too many spots available, so hopefully we can fill it up. Was that Jerry McCarty I saw in there? There you are, Jerry McCarty. How you doing? Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. If you feel good enough, come fish with us on the 10th. I know Jason's been worried about you. He's texted me a few times. So I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better. My mom's feeling good enough that she's in Kansas right now with my dad, visiting my brother and some of their grandchildren and great-grandchildren. They're in Kansas. So I'm glad to see she's feeling better. Yeah, so on the 10th we need people. So if any of you are interested in that, please come out and join us. This is that sand bass I caught the other day in the back of my boat. Hey guys, here's that big pig I just landed. Big sand bass, monster bass, big bass. Just caught it on an anchovy here, fishing in the back of my boat. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Let's let this guy go. All right, take care, everybody. That was a fun day. Spent the night on my boat and caught that in the morning. Hey Sam, how you doing? Sam, I need people for July 10th. Why don't you sign up and come join us? July 10th, fishing on the Sport King. Probably heading to Catalina. I was just on the Catalina yesterday on the gale force, and here's a little report from that day. From yesterday.
Run into the back.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Put your reel in free spool there, sir.
Yeah, just free spool it on that, brother, please. Wrapped up on it.
You're on his fish.
Woo!
Yeah, first reel of the day. First reel of the day. Nice fish.
I got somebody else's one.
Nice fish.
It's okay. It's okay.
4 yellowtail yesterday. We only landed 2, and we should have landed all 4. I lost a nice halibut by the boat, just spit the hook out. Too deep for the gaff, and it would have been a legal fish. So we always say you never go back for the fish you caught. You always go back for fish you lost. So should that be fun? Yeah, so I have 2 trips I want to get people for. The private charter on the 13th on my boat. We have 3 spots available, or 2 spots available for that one. And then of course the trip on the Sport King, I need to get at least, I don't know, 15, 20 people to fill that trip up. Hey Dad, hello from there in Kansas. I was telling everybody how good Mom's doing, that she's there with you traveling. So my dad's watching right now, which means my brother Mike is probably watching. I doubt any of his kids are there. They probably already left because it's what, 10:30 over there. So surprised my dad's up watching it. He's probably watching the Dodger game. Dad, you know you can watch the Dodger game on your phone. You can use your telephone and use the Spectrum app and watch the game. Thank you, Robert. I guess I should have gotten that CCA tournament thing. But they've been catching some big ones at the flats. I've heard of 8-pounders caught on the open party trips. A friend of mine had a 7-pounder. Thought he had jackpot wrapped up, and somebody caught a bigger one. And they've been catching some nice halibut. Sounds like those fish are on squid, but they're eating anchovies, they're eating bucktails, they're eating plastics, they're eating everything. So it sounds like it's pretty good. So I want to get out there on the 13th. I'm actually thinking about filming it too. Surprise the guys and bring a TV camera and do that. Alright, so the audio is a little low on this next video. It's from San Diego with the little bait report.
What's going on, Dan and everybody? Before I give you the bait report, I just want to give you a little behind the scenes look. Right now I have my crew members cleaning a box. As you can tell, these boxes are 15 feet deep that we put our bait in. There's approximately 30 scoops in each box. And the reason why we have them clean it like this is to make sure there's good flow when the water temperature goes up during the summer. So this is one of the things we do here at Everingham Brothers Bait Company to make sure that we have the highest quality bait pretty much year round. Here at Mission Bay we have 52 of these boxes, so it takes roughly about a month to clean everything, but it is critical to make sure we have good lively bait for everybody. At Dana Point we have 6 to 8 inch sardine. There's a little bit of mackerel mixed in. Sounds like it's great bait for bluefin. At Mission Bay here, I have 4 to 5 inch anchovy. It's changing every day, so keep an eye on our website where we update it. And at San Diego Bay, we have 5 to 7 inch sardine and 4 to 5 inch anchovy. Looks like things are getting pretty good for, you know, day and a half trips, day trips. A lot of bluefin being caught, so it's good. Nice to get the season going. But yeah, thank you guys.
That's Jonas down San Diego. Alright, D-House, thank you. Yeah, I need people for the 10th, so if you can get some of your buddies, join us on the 10th, I would appreciate it. And if you guys need the link for that, there you go. I also got a fishing report from the Western Pride. They've been fishing that sand bass bite every day. And it sounds like they're getting limits every day. I've only heard of a couple days they didn't get limits, so I don't know how much of that is the anglers because they get so many rental rods. But they've been catching limits of sand bass and then heading out to sculpin grounds and then even some rock fishing afterwards because sand bass has been so easy. So this is from Paul on the Western Pride.
Hey guys, Captain Paul Hansen of the Western Pride. A little rundown of kind of what's been going on here this last week or so. We've been fishing sand bass. We've had really good fishing here on the half days. Fish have kind of shown up in the mud. There's been a little bit of squid around, and they've been kind of showing up in that area. The mornings the last couple days have dropped off a little bit, but it's been good fishing in the afternoon and the twilights. Really nice sized fish, up to 7 or 8 pounds. Also seeing quite a few halibut mixed in with it, which we haven't seen in quite some time. We've caught more halibut already this year. We've caught probably the last 2 years put together, but kind of cool to see that. Very good fishing on the afternoon trips, the twilights here. We had a little wind yesterday, so we're just going out this afternoon and see what it looks like once we get up here. The fish are still around. It's a matter if they're going to bite or not. It's kind of been a different schedule every day with the fish. What time they start biting, but it's been good later in the afternoon, and on the twilights has been very good. Our 3/4 boats have been up here with us doing this, fishing sculpin and then fishing bass. And the overnight trips starting to catch some yellowtail at the islands there. Starting to look a little better. Bluefin starting to show up a little bit. Behind Clemente, so hopefully starting to come together here. We got a few days of west wind to contend with here. After that, it's supposed to be nice again, so hopefully everything kind of comes together for us. Let's come out and join us. Give Davies Locker a call, 949-673-1434. Visit davieslocker.com. Captain Paul Hansen for the Western Pride.
That's Captain Paul, one of our supporters and friends. I'd like to give him a plug. We'll be on one of the landing boats here next month, August. We'll be on the Freelance. So that'd be pretty cool. So fish with us on the Freelance. But right now we got to fill up the Sport King. We got about 20 people we need for that trip. So hopefully we'll get that done here soon. We'll get lots of people. I don't know about your neighborhoods, but around here, fireworks show started a few days ago. And last night, there was major fireworks here. So I'm sure it's like that in most neighborhoods. What other trips have I been on? We had our trip on the Pride recently. That was last weekend. That went really good. Let's take a look at this. This is the Pride. Okay, you got this. Which video do you want to see? Which trip were you on? Were you on that Pride trip? Were you on the meet and greet trip earlier this week? Yesterday? Which trip were you on? So I already played the Gale Force trip, but I can play it again. Yeah, let me know which one you're on and I'll play it again. And then this is me talking about what am I talking about? Oh, July 10th.
Hi everybody, Dan here. Well, I just got in from a long day of fishing on this boat here, the Gale Force. And I want to remind you that coming up
on July 10th. On July 10th, I'll be back here, same area. And that boat way back there on the other side is the Sport King. And July 10th, I'll be on the Sport King. So come join me July 10th out of here in San Pedro as we head over to Catalina Island to look for yellowtail, calico bass, barracuda, bonita, and all that stuff. We had good fishing today. We got yellowtail today on the Gale Force and lots of calico bass and some other mixed fish like barracuda and sheephead. And that's the plan for July 10th. July 10th, we'll be on the Sport King. Use the link down below and come join me July 10th on the Sport King as we celebrate year 39. That's right, 39 years of me fishing on television. So I had a good day today on the Gale Force and looking forward to fishing with you on July 10th. Bye, everybody. Hey, Alan, how you doing? I just played the Pride video, and since you're here, let me play it again because you're in it.
What number? Number 7. Number 7.
There you go, Alan. That's for you. Hey, Dylan. Thank you for watching, joining us. Glad to hear that you love to go fishing. And you can join me on July 10th next week if you would like to be on the TV show. Use that link down there right there. Sign up. We have lots of space available. We'd love to have you come join us and be on the TV show. It'd be cool. Hey Jerry, hello. Is this your first time on here? Yeah, that was a fun trip. So it looks like Jerry is a fan of mine, calling me a legend. Thank you. That's nice of you. Alright, here's another trip that I had last week. Big sculpin, go with all our bass, barracuda, bass, and now sculpin. Catch them 2 at a time now. It's that wide open now, 2 at a time on the bass. Good job.
That bottom was probably good enough.
That was a lot of fun. All right, just a little reminder that our sponsors, Magic Metal Jigs, which there's going to be a sale starting tomorrow. You should check out our website, maybe get an email for it. Boomerang Tool, been a good supporter of ours for years now, and B52 Bucktails. You will also be able to get, I believe it's 25% off, something like that. so it's pretty good. So take advantage of that sale tomorrow. Hey Ralph, how you doing? Ralph, are you with us on the Alaska trip? That's good, Alan. That's neat to see. The kids cook. Your kids cook better than I do. It's good. All right, Ralph. Here's the Alaska trip. Let me find the video for you. I'll find the Alaska trip. That was a fun trip. First time I didn't have to put a raincoat on for being in Alaska. We normally always get weather there. This year we had no weather. Here you go. That's a nice one. Good job, James.
This is easy right over the side here.
That was a fun trip. Yeah, Ralph, it was kind of funny how James was joking about how there was so many eagles around. He thought they were like mannequins that they would stick out around the resort at night. But yeah, and those little hurricanes we saw full of eagles, that was crazy. And that one must have had about 60, 70 eagles in it. That was a neat experience. Always fun. Yeah, Jerry, I like using bucktails. They work really good. I catch fish on them all the time. I think that's part of fishing is you get confidence in something, one technique or one lure, and you use it a lot. And you catch more fish with it because you believe you're going to catch fish with it because you've caught fish in the past with it. and that's what works for me. So Alan's son Lance caught a big sheephead on a bucktail, so that was good. Hey Aaron, how you doing? How's everything there in Central California? Well, Ralph, hopefully you and James can join me back there in Alaska next year. I know we'll have more people next year. Hey Steve, how you doing? Yes, you got this. I've caught many sheephead in my life. Many. I caught one earlier this week. Alan was there. I caught one on the Pride, and I caught a couple yesterday on the Gale Force. And I wasn't fishing for them. I was using anchovies, and I caught them yesterday. I was fishing for halibut, and I hooked a big one, but I did lose it. But that's part of fishing. And that was what Alan was talking about too. One of the kids that was on the trip with us hooked a really big yellow. The one that Jose landed, they had 50-pound scales, and it couldn't weigh it. It pegged it. So that fish had to be right around 50 pounds. So that was a big fish. And then the other fish that we lost, the deckhand went to go gaff it, and I don't think he hit the line. I don't know exactly what happened, but he did hit the fish with the head, and I don't know if the gaff was pointed the wrong way, but somehow the hook popped out, and we lost that big fish. So we should have had two 50-pounders on that Pride trip, but that's fishing. You know, you can't get mad about losing a fish, because you're going to always lose fish. Like I said, I lost fish yesterday, a nice halibut, and then my line just broke. So that's what happens. And it's a fresh line. So we'll see. All right, Ralph, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you guys will be going next year. Hopefully we won't have lots of people cancel out like we did this year, and we'll have more people. I'm pretty sure James is going to go. There's another James Garcia, that him and probably one of his grandkids will go to. So we'll have more people. Yeah, normally squid's a good bait for the sheephead, but you can always catch them with shrimp too. But a lot of skippers say they like mackerel, but I haven't tried that. Ralph, it'll be a few months before we broadcast the TV show from Alaska. It'll probably be early fall, right after summer, maybe sooner. But normally we do it just before we announce the dates for next year. So we normally announce the dates in November, December, and then we do that. You got this, I know. Oh, so you were on a trip with me last month? Okay. Thanks, Ralph. Yeah, for those of you who never experienced Alaska, I know it's a pricey trip. I know it costs lots of money. But if you can afford it, that's an awesome trip to go on. Everybody should at least do it once in their life. The East Cape is a lot more reasonable priced, but that Alaska experience, just being up there, seeing all that, it's pretty cool. Hey Terry, how you doing? How's everything in your new place? No problem, Ralph. Hopefully we'll see you up there. And Ralph, if you're available, like I said, I need people for the 10th. The 10th I need people, so if you can join us, maybe get James to come, get some friends. I want to fill up the trip for the 10th. Yeah, I agree with you, Alan. No one was more disappointed about that fish than the deckhand. Then the captain, and then I'm sure the kid that lost it. That's the way it goes. Yeah, like Ralph was saying, if you guys are interested in going to Alaska, start saving your money now. Save a few $100s a month, and then you'll have it. You'll have the $3,000-4,000 you need to go on that trip. I think it's $3,500. So we'll see. The price might be coming down with all the new regulations, so we will find out here shortly. Alright, any other fishing questions or anything from anybody? My biggest fish, probably about 500 to 600 pound blue marlin. Got several of those down the East Cape. I haven't caught a really big tuna. I only have like one 200 pounder. A bunch of like 150s, 140s, 135s. But not a lot of them. So Chicken Little, we never really sold rods and reels. Those were just an affiliate program that goes through Amazon. So I can put those back up there, but I don't want you guys to think I have a store. I just had that up there because so many people would ask questions on what model lure to get or what model rod or reel to get. So I would just send them a link on that and include that. So that's why I did that. But I'll look into putting that back up for you if you like that. That made it easier for you for shopping. I can add the reels and some of those rods that I really like for people to get. I just get so many questions from people asking, you know, what reel am I using, or what reel should they get for Twilight trip or Catalina trip or whatever, tuna. So that's why I had those reels there and combos there to help it make it easier for people. What's the easiest way to catch calico bass from the rocks? You mean like from the jetties? Small bucktail, half-ounce bucktail and a strip of squid would be one of my favorite ways to do it. If you could get live bait, that works out good. The problem with the rocks is the fish hang out along the rocks, so you probably have to cast more parallel than casting out. If you cast out in the mud, you're not going to catch the calico bass out there. Calico bass like to hang out in structure, so you need to find a spot that's got some rocks away from it, off the beach, and then you'd have a better shot. Or where there's docks and stuff like that. If there's docks where you can cast between the docks and stuff, then there might be some calico bass, but there'll definitely be some spotted bay bass in that structure. Or join us on the trip that we have available. You can do that. You can get B52 bucktails on our website. That's not a problem. Tackle stores that have them, Johnny's in Pasadena, Bob Sands in the Valley, Islands Tackle in the South Bay. In Orange County, your best place to go is the Longfin. They have lots of them there at the Longfin. Those are probably our key stores that have them, but we do have them on our website. Yeah, Ralph was with me in Alaska and I was just killing the fish on the bucktails. Even catching halibut on them. I'll put a link here for our website where you can buy the bucktails. And the bucktails on the website, this will just be the link for the regular bucktails, but I'm fishing white sea bass, halibut, yellowtail. I like to use the HD model bucktail, and those are harder to find in the store, but here is the link for just the regular bucktail. You got this? No, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's 4th of July. I normally just do YouTube live Thursday nights at 7. And I'm just kind of interested, how did you find out about this? because I don't think I've seen you here before, but you said you've been on fishing trips with me, so that's nice to know. I always like to learn how people found out about our YouTube Live. I put a lot of videos up on Instagram and TikTok yesterday, so you guys check those out. I also put a video from Cabria Boat Shop. It's a boat yard in Long Beach. They're right next to Long Beach Sport Fishing, Berth 55. If any of you need, if you have your own boat, you need service done to it, or you need bottom paint done to it, they're offering a special for any of my viewers, 10% off all summer long. So all you have to do is call them and let them know that you heard about the ad from the TV show, and we could do that. You can get the discount. Chicken Little, what's your question? I don't have cable. What other way could I watch? The best way to watch previous shows is subscribe for my app. It's not really an app, I should say. It's a video on demand. I have a video on demand channel for my show, and you can watch it 24/7. It's only $1, like $1.90 and $1.99 a month, and you can cancel at any time. It's on Vimeo, and here is the link for that. And like I said, it's only $1.99 a month, and there's no penalty for canceling it. You can cancel it anytime you want, and it's really cool. Also, you subscribe my YouTube channel, that's cool. Yeah, we always have at least 100 episodes on our Vimeo channel and on our on-demand channel. And I can also put channels on Roku. So those of you that have Roku, you can watch my app on Roku, and that's free. Has commercials in it. The other one that I just put the link for, my video on demand channel, there's no commercials. So each episode with no commercials, instead of it being 30 minutes, it's 22 minutes and 30 seconds, 23 minutes. And you get to watch the full episode with no commercials. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Jerry, that happens a lot for the big halibut because I'm fishing for white sea bass. And wherever the white sea bass are, there's often halibut there. And some of the best halibut fishing I've ever had has been when I'm fishing on those trips looking for white sea bass. So that's how that happens. Thanks, Ralph. Yeah, those bucktails worked really good in Alaska. They work good here. I mean, I catch lots of fish on them. I used them yesterday. I used them on the Pride trip. They worked out really good. So yeah, so there's a link again there, guys, if you would like to subscribe to my 24/7 video on demand. It's right there. Okay. And like I said, I need people for the trip on the 10th. So if you'd like to join us, it's probably one of our most inexpensive trips of the year too. It's only $125, and we'll be fishing on the Sport King over at Catalina Island. So you can't beat the price, and it's a great deal. All right, any last questions? It's 10 minutes after 8. I haven't had dinner yet. Just got in from home, from work, so I'm gonna go take a break and relax. But I don't know how many of you saw the game last night, Dodger game. That was cool to see Kershaw get his 3,000th strikeout and see the Dodgers win in the bottom of the 9th. Big comeback. That was cool. All right, guys. Well, thanks again. Have a safe 4th of July. Everybody be safe for 4th of July. I don't know if my dad's still watching, but thank you, Dad. And be safe over there in Kansas with Mom. I know my brother Mike's taking good care of you and the grandkids and everybody. So have a great time there. Enjoy it. I'll see you guys when you get back. And everybody have a great 4th of July. Be safe, everybody. And hopefully I'll see a bunch of you with me on July 10th. And maybe 2 of you with me on July 13th as we try to fill up that open party private charter trip. All right, happy 4th, everybody. And let's go fishing together. It's always fun. I will be fishing on the 5th. It's nothing that you guys can join me on. It's a company charter that invited me to come fish with them. So it's nice to get paid to go fishing with people. So it's pretty cool. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Happy 4th, everybody. And be safe. Talk to you soon. Bye.